All right, so I'm still sitting here at my piano brainstorming about videos, and I guess I'll just have to get down to it. This is the nittiest and the grittiest of all my videos I've done so far. I just got to thinking, what if you were to pick one piano piece, not Joplin, just by any composer, one piano piece that you think is the greatest piece ever written for the piano. Greatest piece ever written for the piano for whatever reason. I want you to list that in your list your opinion down below in the comments, and I will explain what mine is. First of all, I want to just go over some rules. Okay, so I'm pretty much just including mostly 19th century music from the Romantic era, the 1800s, and also the 1900s, but not so much the 1700s or the classical period, because this is why. It's very difficult to judge artistic worth of something like, say, a multi-movement Beethoven sonata or Mozart or Beethoven sonata, and judge one of those against, say, a Brahms intermezzo. Okay, these are two totally different categories that they need to be judged in different ways. So that's why I'm excluding, unfortunately, this, for the sake of this video, I'm excluding Beethoven and Mozart sonatas, any classical sonatas, multi-movement sonatas. I'm excluding those. And I'm only including works written for piano through most of the Romantic era and also the 20th century that are no longer than about 10 minutes. So I'm talking about just your, and it has to be one piece. It's not a multi-movement work, so no sonatas or anything like that. So it's mostly, we're talking about character pieces like Brahms intermezzi, or Mendelssohn's Songs Without Words. Maybe the ballades of Chopin could be the longest ones, but those exceed 10 minutes, I think. So and those are sort of those have a lot of sections in them. So it's difficult to judge the ballades because they're so long, with something shorter. So I'm not, although I would probably include the Chopin ballades in this category, I think for this sake, I'm not including them because I want to choose from more, shorter, more intimate, like character pieces. So I'm sort of setting my rules. I'm not saying it's any piece ever written for the piano, but so this criteria, it has to be shorter than about 10 minutes. It has to be one movement. Can't be multi-movements. Basically, that's the rules, and probably not the Chopin ballades because it's hard to judge them with everything else because they're so great. So, okay, here's my pick for the greatest piano piece ever written. And you'll be shocked to hear this, that I'm very, very traditional about this. I would say it's Debussy's Clair de Lune. I think Debussy's Clair de Lune from his Suite Bergamasque is absolutely the I don't know why, I think it's the best piece ever written for piano. And I guess you just need to listen to it and play it if you are able to understand this. Now, I didn't always understand this. When I was a kid, I don't even think I played Clair de Lune, and I didn't like it because it was popular, and I didn't like popular things because it wasn't cool to like popular things, when you're a kid. Then when I got older, I began to see the worth in it. When I started teaching more and teaching the piece, I started to see even more worth in it. And as I studied it more and more and played it more and more, I saw more worth in it. So I think Clair de Lune by Claude Debussy gets my vote as the greatest piano piece ever written. Until we meet again.